So, why am I sitting in a chair for a change, and why do I have all this dead space here? Let's find out after the intro. Degree wheel. Use it to degree the camshaft. All of this is going before the work. This is the results of the work. What I did, the steps to get here, is the long, boring 15 minutes after this. So it's optional if you want to watch it. But use the degree wheel. Had one error where I wrote 54 here, but it was actually 44. I saw that before hitting the edit bay and made the correction on my note card. So let's talk about this a little bit. This I measured at 3 different locations for 0 lift, 0.025, and 0.050. Why did I do 3 instead of just the 0 and then the 50? Because my cam was originally spec'd at 25 and I wanted to see how much was shaved off. So I got that done. Then I've got my max lift here in the center. Both were 321. I'll put a picture of this here. Future me, put a picture here. Learn how to edit. And what it is my 0 numbers, my at 25 numbers, my at 50 numbers. I'm going to degree this based on the at 50 numbers, because that's the industry standard that everybody's now using. The at 25 was just for reference. The same with the exhaust, 0, 25, 50. There was a bit shaved off, but oddly I have higher lift, which is weird because it's supposed to be a 0.475, 0.473, and I have 0.489 and 0.484. And I'm okay with this. My valve train should be able to handle up to 550 lift before I start having any issues. The springs themselves can go to 650, 670, but I wouldn't go over 550 with anything in this engine because that's a monster of a cam. So, the factory cam card, which I'll have displayed here, and I can't remember the numbers, but I know that the 38 or the 14 was way under. I think it was 32, and 57 was under. I think that was, what was that, 63? So both these numbers are under. 0.4, or then the 4 degrees before top dead center at the 50, and the 46 for the close of the intake. And that'll give me the duration of 230. And then again here, the 44, I have these two numbers backwards apparently. The 44 for my exhaust open, and the 16 for my exhaust close are off from the 27 and 67 or 32 and 67, but it is close enough considering it was shaved. And then my at 50 numbers, odd thing about my at 50 numbers, they almost resemble an Isky cam. It's really, really close, within like 2 or 3 degrees of the Isky 475 cam. And I think that was fascinating for several reasons that I'm not going to go into. All right, forgive me for looking at the tablet and referencing my notes. We have 4, we have 46, then we have 34, and then we have 9. Calculate. That gives me an LSA, an intake duration of 230, an exhaust duration of 223. Intake center line is 111, exhaust center line is 102.5, and then an LSA of almost 107 with a 13 degree overlap. So jump over here to the Summit one. I'm going to put the links to both of these in the comment below so that you can use them if you're doing your own camshaft. And update to 230, update to 223, and we're gonna say 106.8 was 0. Is that right? 106, yeah, 106.8.0. And that's gonna give us our center lines, and it normalizes everything. But mine, because it's mine, is a little bit different. So let's adjust those. That's 46. And that's 34. And that's 9. So update. And as you can see, it comes out and says it's advanced minus 4 degrees, which is behind 4 degrees. So there is that. But I have the intake and the intake and exhaust duration there. I have the center lines, and I'm using two tools so that I can compare notes. I could do the math on this, but I really didn't want to, and well, there's no real reason I didn't do the math other than I just didn't do the math. I thought this would be a better presentation and show things. Also, there is a it could be within 2 to 4 degrees on the opening and closing events, but it's not enough to be, well, I don't think I'm within 4 degrees. I think I'm within 2 degrees of the opening and closing events. Stop saying I did measure them about 4 times, and each one was within 2 degrees one way or the other, up or down. So there is that, and I'm just going to take this as close. I know I should take it as the word and the being, but I don't have enough confidence in my skills because I've never done anything like this before. So there's that. So, on to the long, boring parts. Okay, first thing, this is off in the screen, but from my point of view it looks right, so we're going with that. Second, magic jump around the camera. So first thing, let's find lift. Slow it down, move some of the wobbles. So 488, 489, 489. Let's put it back to TDC and write that down. Looks about like 48, 38. Now, intake, open, take open, 3, 8. Okay. It's not tough, I'm just going slow. That should be closed. $79. All right. So this car was originally, or this cam was originally set for 0. Read at 25 degrees, or 0.25 lift. So let's set it there. Or check it there. Gonna say 14, but we'll recheck that. Yeah, 14. Now let's do the 50 as the standard. What is that, 4? Alright. Yeah, I overshot it, but it looks like it's going to be 3 or 4. So let's find the close. Yeah, 4. And 46. Okay, so 4 and 46, and set you to there. Wow, that was fun. So readjusted the valve, the gauge, so it's a bit more accurate. That took a few minutes longer. Back to top dead center. So let's go when intake opens. Oh, 68 looks like the winner. Exhaust open. So 6, 8. And now let's check out max lift while we're here. That's 484. I'll say 484. Say it's at 37. Oops. 37. So 68 and 37. So 0.25. Yeah. Exhaust open. 54. Ah, you know what? That 1 degree could be 15 or 14. No, 16 it is. Huh. Open 54. No. Let's write down 54. Let's write down 16. These numbers, I'm going to use this as reference so they can change. All right, so 0.50. Let's get that. Let's say that's there, but I want to go around again. Oh, yeah, that would be there. So 30, 5, 35. All right. Once more into the breech. the wrong value. It should be intake or exhaust open. Yeah, we're gonna say 34. Nine. 34 and 9 at 5-0. All right, now I'm just gonna plug those into a calculator and see what I got. And that's pretty much how I degrade a camshaft. Your mileage may vary. I'm not an expert. I've actually never done this before. And as you can see, I'm cleaning my wheel. Ta-da! Making it all happy and clean. And the reason for that, I'm going to try to degree another camshaft and post a second video with that one. Hopefully, this one doesn't take me a month and a half. And it's, for those curious, this is a Camshaft 84-131-6. I'm not linking it this time, but I will have a video on that within a couple weeks. Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe if you've actually made it this far. See you next time.